You know what I like to do when I play Pokemon cards? Whatever I want. Now, most decks can't do whatever they want. But with the new Gallade from Astral Radiance, you can pretty much do whatever you want. With its buddy catch ability that allows you to search your deck for whatever supporter you'd like and put it into your hand. This card is super good in Gym Leader Challenge format and really takes this Psychic type deck to the next level. I'm stoked to show off my deck in action, but before we get to it, let's head over to FullGripGames.com. FullGripGames.com is the best place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. We've got super fast shipping and top-notch grading. You really won't find better service anywhere than at FullGripGames.com. We've also got a buy list. So if you've got extra cards lying around your house, maybe crowding up your kitchen table, then you absolutely have to check out the Full Grip Games buy list. We are always buying bulk and singles here at the shop, and selling your extra cards to Full Grip Games directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Gym. Thank you so much for shopping at FullGripGames.com. Now, let's check out that Psychic deck. Gallade is so strong, it's like the commander of this Gym Leader Challenge deck. It's got 160 hit points and the Buddy Catch ability that allows you to search your deck for a supporter card once during your turn and put it into your hand. And its Swirling Slice attack is also really good. For a Psychic and 2 colorless energy, it does 160 damage, and you move an energy from Gallade to one of your bench Pokemon. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the rules to Gym Leader Challenge format, don't worry. It's super fun and really easy to get into. There's just a couple of things to keep in mind when you're building your first deck. First of all, it's a singleton format, so you can only play one of each card except basic energy in your deck. This deck has 55 unique cards in it, 6 basic energy, and then 54 other cards, so a really interesting deck for sure. It's also a mono type format, so you have to pick your favorite type of Pokemon, whether it's Psychic, Water, Lightning, or Colorless, and then build your entire deck using only those type of Pokemon, like a Gym Leader would. And then finally, there are no rule box Pokemon allowed in Gym Leader Challenge format. So no Pokemon V, Pokemon V Max, V Star, or anything like that. Single prizers rule in Gym Leader Challenge format. And that's pretty much it. Make sure to check out GymLeaderChallenge.com for all of the rules and join the Tricky Gym Discord, where there are always players looking for a new opponent in Gym Leader Challenge format. I'm stoked to show off this deck in action. I think it's the best way to wrap your head around what this deck can do. So check it out and let me know what you think of my Psychic type Gym Leader Challenge deck featuring Gallade in the comments below. We're playing against cost with the Lightning deck. We have got a very strong opening hand with Dreepy and Bridget, Dimension Valley, whole bunch of fun stuff. I don't really want to play this Ultra Ball, so I think I'm just going to attach an energy to Dreepy and pass. And we'll wait to use Ultra Ball for after Bridget, because I can use Bridget to hopefully go get my Misdreavus, and then use Ultra Ball to get Mismagius, fill my hand to 7 cards, and pop off from there. At the very worst, I can use Ultra Ball to go get my Let Loose Marshadow, so I can shuffle my hand and draw 4 cards. Also a pretty good option. Now the Lightning deck is capable of being very aggressive, can get Zapdos out early, use Thunderous Assault to pick off little guys like my Dreepy. But I'm thinking that with Wobbuffet here, we can slow things down. And one of the best things about the Lightning deck is its ability to spread damage. And we've got the Mew from Unbroken Bonds, which should help us with that. Bridget is cool. We'll play that. So we've got the Mismagius in the deck. We've got Drakloak in the deck, Dragapult in the deck, and Gallade, but no Kirlia in the deck. Kirlia's in my hand. Cool. What about Ralts? Don't have Ralts, so we could get Hisuian Heavy Ball to set that up. So we'll go for Misdreavus, and we'll go for Mew and Necrozma. Those fellas seem quite good. And then kind of just waiting till next turn to start popping off. So I'll attach a Psychic Energy to my Necrozma and pass. Next turn, we Ultra Ball for Mismagius. We got Zapdos up. Hopefully no Guzma. That would be bad. Really not trying to get my Misdreavus knocked out here. 80 plus 30. That is perfect math to take the KO, though. So that's cool. We'll send up Necrozma, and it's go time. Quick Ball off the top of the deck is very good. Dimension Valley can allow me to use Special Laser this turn. So we're going to Ultra Ball away Kirlia and Giratina to go get Mismagius. And I love that this deck can comfortably go behind a couple of prizes and then still win the game. Something that's really cool about playing the Psychic deck. So we use Mysterious Message, and we find the Mystery Energy, which is amazing. That makes it so that I can use Special Laser for 160 damage combined with the Dimension Valley, which makes it so that my Special Laser only costs 2 Psychic instead of 2 Psychic and a Colorless. Love that. We've got Evosoda, so we can evolve our Dreepy into Drakloak. Teammates we can play as well. So I'm going to use Teammates, and we can get the Hisuian Heavy Ball to go get the Ralts out of my prizes. Super good. And we can get Rare Candy. Can't get Rare Candy. I'm taking knockouts. We don't want to set something up for next turn. We just want to do something now. I have Kirlia in my discard pile, so I'll get the Rod. We'll Heavy Ball. Ugh, that's a nasty choice, actually. We'll get the Ralts. Put down the Ralts. Rod to put the Kirlia and the Wobbuffets back into the deck, and just let loose. So we'll set us both to 4 cards, and we got 4 pretty decent cards there. I like that. We'll Special Laser for the knockouts. Really asserting our position in this game. Finding the Hisuian Heavy Ball there is incredible because I prized my Ralts and I prized my Inkay. Hisuian Heavy Ball is one of those cards. It just feels like this card is printed straight into Gym Leader Challenge format. It is obviously so good. It sees play in standard format too, but this card is almost a staple in many Gym Leader Challenge decks. I don't know that I would build a deck without this card. It's that good. Because it allows you to dig those one-of cards out of your prizes. All Pokemon in Gym Leader Challenge format are one-ofs. Mareep can put me to sleep with its fluffy pillow, and I wake up. So just a kind of a tempo turn from cost there. Hisuian Heavy Ball, definitely a card I want to get the Inkay out. No Stadium counter. I do have to worry about Parallel and stuff like that, but I can dump the Marshadow if I need to. And Ball Guy, let's see, we've used our Ultra Ball. I could get Level Ball. It's not the worst. Yeah, let's Ball Guy. It's fine. And literally just using Ball Guy to go get the Kirlia, because it's that important that I start setting up the Gardevoir, right? Or the Gallade. There really wasn't anything that I like turbo needed in the hand, so we're just going to continue setting up. All I really wanted that turn was the Kirlia in play. So now we have that, and I can Special Laser for the knockouts. And we find the Hisuian Heavy Ball again, sure enough. The Tapu Koko's got free retreat. And with the Dynamo down, Dynamo could evolve into Electric. We're at 4-4 prizes now. So like that quick lead for cost. Now, you know, we take a look at it and the board positions are actually pretty comparable. Electabuzz can evolve into Electivire, but cost does need to find a Zebstrika potentially, Sprint, really trying to figure out what the best play with his teammates is going to be. With teammates, you can fish any 2 cards you want out of the deck and put them into your hand if one of your Pokemon was knocked out last turn. Now, against a deck that doesn't have Bench Barrier, this would be a primo time to go get Electric and Counter Energy or something like that, though we are tied. But that kind of play can make an amazing shot come out of nowhere. I do like this, though. Zebstrika and Electivire can sprint and hope to find the cards that you need in order to attack with Electivire. Would need to find Electric and 1 more Energy. So I think that they were just a little bit short of being able to find the exact cards they needed. This matchup is quite tough for Lightning, though, because of Psychic's ability to Bench Barrier. Card like Silent Lab would really help. You can play Silent Lab, turn off the Bench Barrier ability, and allow that amazing shot to hit the bench as it's intended. My Stage 2 Pokemon are also just really tough for the Lightning deck to take out once I get them into play. Heavy Ball one more time, and we are just trying to draw as many cards as possible, so we'll Cynthia. Still no counter to the Dimension Valley, which obviously plays into my favor. And we are able to find our Gallade, which is perfect. It's exactly what we need. Another energy to Gallade. Can Fog Crystal and get another energy for my Drakloak next turn. And we are getting ready to take the lead with another special laser. Necrozma. Really putting the whole squad on its back in this deck. Necrozma with Dimension Valley is always so nuts, being able to do 160 damage as early as turn 2. And the Dimension Valley supporter or stadium card is arguably one of the best stadium cards in Gym Leader Challenge. It is a serious buff for Psychic type decks. But overall balanced, because you can just counter the stadium. And then, you know. And then it's fine. A stadium like Forest of Giant Plants doesn't matter, because a lot of times after you counter it, the damage is already done, right? But Dimension Valley, if your opponent has like a nice response to it, you may only get 1 or 2 uses out of Dimension Valley. I have definitely benefited from my opponent not having a response to the Dimension Valley this game, though, as this Necrozma has been able to just continue attacking for 2 energy, which is insano. We've got Gallade set up so I can get whatever supporters I want out of my deck. That's pretty good. I think the teammates, yep, is already in the discard pile. Raihan could be good. Also allows me to search my deck for whatever I want, but we are just going to promote the Drakloak. And we find Hex. So I think we've got Guzma. Hex is insane, so I probably want to just do that. Hex knockouts. So we'll retreat now that I'm kind of like thinking about it. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to have a response cooked up. But it does turn off my... If they happen to have Raihan in their hand, I'm going to really shoot myself in the foot by turning off my own bench barrier. but they don't have anything. So they have to have the Raihan, right? I don't think they got it like that, bro. Soul Psychic Recharge. And we're going to say Hex. And give that Electivire a swirly. Energy goes back to the Drakloak. Now we're big chillin'. Evolution Incense will get me the Dragapult next turn. And I'm judging by the promotion of the Regieleki there that there is no Raihan in that hand. Yeah, the Raihan, if it happened to be there, could have been disastrous. Raihan the grass, go get counter. Raikou. Now, however, Gallade does have 160 hit points, so I guess like 120 is not actually taking that knockouts. So that's good. Would have to be like a Muscle Band, Electro Power. That's a lot to ask. But we've got a very stable board now. They got the Buzz back, but no abilities. So we have them stuck, which is very good for us. And the Dimension Valley stays again, which is just madness. So we can evolve into Dragapult finally and Guzma up the Electric. Psychic Recharge to my Gallade. And Phantom Force to knock out the Eel. And we'll place some damage counters onto the Electabuzz. And the Gallade should be able to finish off anything that Costas is capable of promoting. That is something about the Lightning deck. It really has to get out of the gates quickly. A lot of the Pokemon are very low to the ground. They don't have a lot of hit points. The best thing about the Lightning deck is spreading damage, which Mew is able to put a big stop to. And Dragapult, Gallade, all these guys are just really tough for the Lightning deck to deal with. Avery certainly helps. Avery and Parallel can help by making it kind of tough for me to keep Mew in play, but really, my board position is just pretty sparse, doesn't need a whole lot. So, paralyzes, but does no damage. I just used Guzma. So, with Buddy Catch, my Scoop Up Net is in the deck, which would win me the game. But I think it's just Cynthia and Caitlin. We see if we draw into the Scoop Up Nets. So Cynthia and Caitlin, the Wob, and get the Guzma back. Do not find the Scoop Up Nets. Put the spell tag there. And we should be big chillin' with a pass, but we'll see. We've got Guzma, so if they gust my Gallade, now then they get knocked out. Because I've got Guzma and Lysander. But Electrified Bolt can potentially take the knockout on Dragapult, force it to a 2-prize game. I really love the Electivire in the Lightning type deck. It is one of my favorite Pokemon. Definitely. And that is going to be GG's. Costas. A pleasure playing you. And hopefully you're enjoying the Lightning type Gym Leader Challenge deck. I've got Phantom Force. GG's. Yeah, this matchup is really tough for Lightning. Lightning is my favorite Gym Leader Challenge deck, so I know. Psychic is the deck that I am most afraid to play against. All right, we're going second against Nightwinger's Dark deck. They've got a Coughing loaded up and ready to ascend. I've got a little bit of a less than exciting opening hand myself, but that's fine. We can do Nest Ball. Nest Ball can start to establish us an attacker or something, or Gallade or something like that. We do have Gallade in the deck. Kirlia is here, and the Ralts is here, so we can do that, which seems fine. And then I feel like it's correct to retreat into Wobbuffet, since then Wobbuffet's by Barricade activates first, and then I won't be stopped by the ability. Something like that. Yeah, that's probably like good. Psi Power's okay, but probably not as good as actually just getting this Wobbuffet active out here. Yeah, let's retreat into Wobbuffet, because then I could potentially use a Gallade to get me out of trouble. So, I like that. And we'll pass. And since I have the Wobbuffet active, Nightwinger cannot use the Lipard's trade ability either. So that's good. Dark Claw and Ascension. All right. So we're chilling. We've got Mismagius. Dang it! I picked the wrong one. Kirlia is cool. Necrozma here. We'll get an energy, and I'll pass. And I've only got a couple of turns. Marnie, there we go. Let's go. I get to see the next 4 cards. Yeah, not the most exciting cards, but they're cards. I can Lysander Let Loose. Yes. I have found a way. Now, this is a really interesting interaction between Galarian Weezing and Wobbuffet's. I thought Wobbuffet's ability was active because I was there first. Isn't it the who gets there first rule? Oh, he was able to build Spike. What the heck, bro? This stinks. Oh, it should say, well, all right, maybe it's PTCGO. Yeah, I don't really know how that interaction goes. I always thought it was the who gets there first rule. But that's fine. We're going to use Lysander to bring up Hoopa, because Hoopa likes to be on the bench. And then I will attach Horror Psychic Energy to my Necrozma and Level Ball to go get the Let Looser. And I'm going to let it loose. And now we've got some draw supporters, so that's cool. And I'll pass. And we've got a special laser getting built up too. He's not weak to dark, weak to psychic, so I like that. Now, as long as this Hoopa is here, the abilities over here are not working. So no trade, no building spites. And yeah, we're basically just having a good time. Would like to build up my Malamar. That would be excellent. We'll see. Double colorless or twin or whatever. Yeah. Could retreat the Hoopa and just bring the Weezing up. That makes sense. My Necrozma will be able to answer the wheezing, though. Boss's orders. Who are we bringing up? The Kirlia. Okay. And we'll poison my Kirlia. That's fine with me. So reinstating the ability lock. 4 damage counters. It's fine. I can retreat this guy. It's no big deal. We'll Fog Crystal and get the Malamar. We want to start building that up. Definitely. Dreepy would also be quite good. We'll go Dreepy first. It's fine. And then N or Marnie. Probably N. And I probably want to... Probably want to attach to the Kirlia and retreat it. But that's like an... Well, if I hit my stadium, I could still attack with Special Laser for knockout. And we do hit the stadium because I'm a huge sack. So we drop that. Retreat. And give this guy the old Laser Especial. And take our first prize. Hisuian Heavy Ball. That's cool. Now, I don't have a built-up attacker. So, if Nightwinger is able to do 130 damage this turn, probably going to be some real Psi Power hours out here. I've got 2 Psychic Energy in the discard pile. Would love to find... Would love to find my Guardy, or my Guardy's brother. Yeah, the Gallade. Would love to find the, Would love to find the Gallade, so that I can Raihan this next turn. Could allow me to just spring this, Dragapult up out of nowhere, which would be really good. Looks like Nightwinger going for the Weavile. I do have quite a few abilities on my board. We've got Rare Candy Gallade in the hand. This is sick, dude. That could be quite good for us. And they just have to go up with Hoopa for 110 damage, missing the knockouts. This is a huge turn for us. We've got the Gallade. And I could buddy catch for Ball Guy. No! I want the Ball Guy. No! So that I could go get my... It's fine. All right, we're going to Colress for like 1 million. And by 1 million, I mean like 8. That's fine. That'll do. We wanted the Ball Guy. I could Hex... Hex makes it so... no, none of that matter. No. We're just going to Colress. And then we'll put the spell tag on the Necrozma and Colress. And we find Drakloak, which is great, and a Psychic Energy, which is really all we were looking for that turn. It's kind of a perfect turn for us. I'm not going to use my Field Blower yet. I am about to go into the Danger Zone, which is the 4 prize turn, right? Meaning that Nightwinger could go Beast Ring, Guzzlord, knock out my Necrozma, right? If that happens, it's fine. I've got teammates in my hands, and with the spell tag on the Necrozma, I'll be able to answer... I'll be able to answer the Guzzlord no problem. We've got the perfect response cooked up. So Nightwinger using Rosa. Rosa's a really cool supporter card in the Dark deck. You get to search for a Pokemon, a trainer card, and a basic energy card. That basically gets you like a lot of the Guzzlord combo, which is sick. Thank you, Slightly Shafe, for the Prime sub in the 12 months. 1 year at the gym. I hope that this gym membership has served you well. So we'll see what Nightwinger grabs. Looks like it's going to be Weavile this turn and a Piers. So maybe the Piers... I'm assuming that maybe the twin or the double colorless for Guzzlord is not around. But Nightwinger still got one more turn to be able to get that Guzzlord going, since B-String works on either the 4th or the 3rd prize turn, both of those. So next turn will also work, so long as I don't take a double knockout. If I'm able to take a double knockout, then Nightwinger's having a pretty bad time. I mean, and it's happening right here with no way to remove the spell tag. I'm going to knock out the Spiritomb, and I'm going to knock out this Weavile. Thank you, Millennial3, for the sub and the 45 months. Hopefully you're doing well, Millennial3. Thank you so much. We'll promote the Drakloak. And yeah, we are going to be cruising here. This is going to be tough. Tough for my opponent to deal with, because I'm about to do... Yeah, I'm about to let him have it for sure. We teammates. We go get the Evolution Incense to get Dragapult. One better. We'll get Mysterious Treasure to thin a card out of our hands to go get Dragapult. And then we'll also get... Wait for it. Where's my scoop up net? There it is. Hold up. I need an energy, though. All right. This was a little bit risky. Mysterious Treasure. I guess I've committed to this line now, haven't I? I'm like, oh yeah, we got it wrapped up, baby. I do need to hit. I need to hit an energy. Thank you, Champ Buster, for that sub. Appreciate you, Champ Buster. We're going to bench the Inkay. We're going to quick ball away the Cynthia. And then we're going to let loose for 4 cards, and one of those is going to be a Psychic Energy. Easy. Told you. Easy, bro. And then we got the Phantom Force for knockouts, placing 3 damage counters onto the Liepard. And Evosoda. We grab off of the prizes. It looks like Nightwinger's got the Galarian Moltres, but a small hand. It's not what you want. Playing the Darkness deck, but does find Colress, and can Colress for 6. To fill the hands back up, but has got to find some gnarly stuff. And with the Dragapult's Infiltrator ability, it's only a 50% chance that the thing gets knocked out anyway. And with Gallade set up, oh no. With Gallade set up, I can do anything I want. We've got Evosoda to go get Malamar. Psychic Recharge. Check this out. Mystery Energy. Buddy catches so broken, man. And we go get the Filthy Goose. And with the Guzma, we bring up the Galarian Moltres. And thanks to Dimension Valley, I can Swirling Slice for 160 damage. Move my energy back to the Wobbuffets. And we're going to go to just 1 prize remaining. We've got plenty of attacking options on board. Dragapult, Gallade. Yep, Dragapult and Gallade. The 1-2 punch. The shake and the bake. I'm not going to lie. I started to like this Psychic deck way better as soon as we put Gallade in here. Gallade is a king for sure. You get to make the most insane plays. You just go get what you want. It's nuts. You want the teammates? Go get the teammates. You want the Raihan? Go get the Raihan. You want the Guzma? Go get the Guzma. There's Galarian Wheezing. That's 130 hit points, so it's not over yet. But if the Dimension Valley does not get countered, then I've got a Psychic Energy, and I'll be swirling. I'll be giving that Wheezing a swirly again. Oh my god. Well, now that I know that Gallade gives swirlies, bro. You know, Gallade dishing out these swirlies, man. What a bully. Who would have thought? Dang, man. Why you gotta do him like that, Gallade? Four damage counters with the severe poison, but with no counter to Dimension Valley. The Psychic Energy will be game. GG's to Nightwinger with the swirly slice. And we'll move our energy back to Wobbuffet. And that's a wrap. GG's. I truthfully love I really love all of the Gym Leader Challenge types. There's Pokemon of every type that I really love to play. There's Pokemon strategies that I really like with each deck. My goal is to like fully invest myself into figuring out each type. That's something that I'm really excited to do. We got Necrozma leading the charge. We're going second against All Out Blitzel's amazing Kyogre deck. I feel like this is a pretty good matchup because we've got some defense against the amazing Kyogre strategy. We can get our Mew from Unbroken Bonds into play. It's fantastic. Not only can Mew prevent that bench damage, force my opponent to have to put a Silent Lab into play, but can also knock out the Phoebus. It's only got 30 hit points, so not a difficult target to KO. We've also got Wobbuffet, who I think you will have a chance to see in this matchup, so long as I didn't prize it. Kick things off with Gloria. We did prize the Wobbuffet. Dang it. So, I'm thinking we want Ralts. If Kirlia is in the deck, it is. It's very good. We've also got Dreepy No, the Dragapult and the Drakloak are prized. So Dreepy is not going to be a choice for us. We've got Inkay and Misdreavus. Misdreavus seems good. And Mew seems good. So we'll get all of these. All right. Nest Ball also searches a basic Pokemon. We'll grab Inkay. And then is my Hisuian Heavy Ball in the deck? It is. So that's fine. We'll put the Float Stone onto the Necrozma and Level Ball for Marshadow. And we're going to let loose. Yeah, Wobbuffet is definitely really good in this matchup. We're just going to retreat into Mew and Psy Power, the Phoebus. Take our prize. We find Rare Candy, which doesn't quite help me yet. But Mew will be able to apply some pressure, which is nice, can soften things up for us while we get it rocking. Beacon is going to be the attack from my opponent, can search for 2 Pokemon and put them into their hands. We've got Quick Ball and Rare Candy, so not like a lot of great stuff going on here. We do need to find some outs to an evolution or something. We find Cynthia, so that's beautiful. We can work with that. We'll Quick Ball away the Blacephalon and fail it just to thin the deck, and then Cynthia. We find Kirlia, and we find Mysterious Treasure, Spell Tag, some really good stuff. We want Mysterious Treasure. I'd like to get an energy attachment, so I think that I'm going to probably Mysterious Treasure either the Cynthia and Caitlin or the Colress. Probably the Cynthia and Caitlin. And we can go get the Mysterious Massage. Put the spell tag onto our Kirlia and do that. We find energy, which is what we want. Can attach an energy to my Kirlia. And then, yeah, the rest of the hand is looking fine. So we'll Psi Power. And I don't know that I want to put the 3 damage counters onto the Alolan Vulpix. They can just scoop up net that out the way. I think Remoraid seems better. Immediately evolves into Octillery, of course, but Drizzile will be able to use its shady dealings. I really would prefer to just be behind Wobbuffet right now. Just stop all of this from working entirely. Yes, Revo, you are only allowed to play one of each Pokemon. Yes, those are the rules. One of each card except for basic energy. It's a lot of fun. You're not allowed to have duplicates except for basic energy. Abyssal Hand, powering up the Drizzile and another Beacon. That's cool. And then we've got Dimension Valley and Evolution Incense. So this is very strong. We can go get Gallade. And with Gallade, we can use the Buddy Catch ability to go search out Lysander. And we're going to Lysander up the Drizzile. Put Dimension Valley in play. And we're going to give the Drizzile a swirly. Swirly slice. And we'll move the energy back to Necrozma. We find Drakloak off the prizes. And thinking about the options we have to attack next turn, I really love Lusamine in this deck because we can use Lusamine to get the Dimension Valley back if we need to continue attacking. So that's really good. And the Psychic deck definitely has just really good answers to the Kyogre deck. They just have to Hex and pass. Just trying to wait to build up I think the Inteleon again, which is fine because I've still got my Dimension Valley, so none of it matters. We can go here, and I'm going to end that Drizzile back into the deck. And we'll evolve into Malamar. And then give the Articuno a swirly again. And move the Psychic Energy back to Necrozma. I do love that the Gallade protects the energy also. With the swirly slice, sending the energy back is super good. Just gives it a little bit more, gives you a little bit more energy flexibility, right? Like obviously we've got the Malamar in the deck and we've got Dimension Valley, but having the swirling slice send the energy back gives you a lot of flexibility with that energy. And you can send energy back, any energy back. Doesn't have to be basic. So I really like sending the mystery energy back sometimes. Kind of, you know, sometimes you know the Gallade's going to get knocked out, so you can preserve the mystery energy. Just send it on over to somebody else who you want to give a little retreat aid to. We've only got 3 prizes left, so my opponent trying to figure out how they're going to get the Kyogre up and running, but we've been able to put a lot of pressure on them and kind of keep that from being a thing. Looks like, ironically, the Kyogre deck is playing Sky Pillar to make it so that the Phoebus cannot easily be knocked out. But I think that the situation, however, is that I play Lusamine. So we can just go, no, it's down. Where's my Lusamine? It's prized. Dang it. All right, I was going to say, so you could Lusamine for the stadium back, and then I can just attach the mystery energy, retreat into Mew, and then side power the Phoebus again. Unfortunately, that is not a play that's available to us because I prized the Lusamine. So I got to look elsewhere. I can Hex. That's cool. I don't have free attack. So what do I got available to me? Hex, I can Guzma, but I can't Guzma. That's right. So we're going to grab Hex. And we've got Psychic Recharge, so I can do 100 damage. It's not enough. I can Mystery Energy to the active, but I can't do that and do this at the same time. So we need to figure out... Yes, this is a situation where moving the energy has actually kind of been troublesome. The Sky Pillar prevents bench damage. So maybe we just Colress and go for some other stuff. I'm okay with that. We'll attach here and let's just Colress. Because if I find my other the parallel, this is exactly what I wanted, right? Because we parallel, yes. And then this is, they removed that, right? Then I can use Psychic Recharge. So this was like the other play I wanted. Because now I do parallel, we retreat into the Mew for free, and we side power the Phoebus again, right? So without Lusamine, that was the play. And we still miss Lusamine's the last 2 prizes, but that's fine because we've got a very solid board now. And with only 2 prizes left to take, there's really not a lot of options for my opponents. Yeah, I could have done parallel the other way too. I could have removed my own Marshadow. It's true. Pretty good option. Versus Seeker and Marnie has to be the supportive return. Really, the Kyogre deck just trying to get the Melodic. The Melodic has to give up a prize to power up the Kyogre, though, and with only 2 prizes left, it's really not an option to do that. This Mew has just been an absolute menace for the Phoebus. Phoebus only has 30 hit points. And there is an Inteleon, but with the Gallade out, I have access to whatever supporter I want. The Gallade is so good, dude. So good. Galar Mine, and it has to just be a pass. So looking to try and buy some time. I've got Lysander. Guzma is still in the deck, so I can just search out my Guzma. We'll Fog Crystal for the Psychic Energy. And yes, Guzma is in the deck. So I will... You just get to search out whatever you want. It's so insane. We'll go get Guzma. And we're going to Guzma up the Inteleon. No, I can't do it! No! All right, that's fine. I knew that the Articuno did that too. I knew it. And then I forgot. Yeah, it's fine. I know the Wobbuffet. I gotta go get the Wobbuffet again, man. But I can't retreat because of the Gallarmine. Well, see ya, Guzma. It was nice knowing you, dude. That's hilarious. The Articuno's ability, Blizzard Veil, makes it so that you can't... Oh, I see! I see what you're doing. Okay. You're trying to stick something in the active and then go slow bro, slow bro, slow bro. Uh-huh. I see. Yeah, you're not getting... Yeah, no way. Ain't pulling a fast one on me. Sure. Juniper. And it's fine. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Both of these cards are quite good. So I'll scoop up Net the Mew. No, I shouldn't. I should have just side powered the Octillery and then save the scoop up net for the final turn when they try to stick me. Yeah, that's fine though. I should not have done this, but it's okay. Yeah, I should not have done this. This is the potential lose condition, most definitely. Oh, but I've got Field Blower. I'm chilling. All right, never mind. So we give him a Swirly. And then we move the energy back to Necrozma. Yeah. So that Necrozma can Special Laser. And we find the Lusamine, which even further makes it so that I definitely don't lose. Because now I can Buddy Catch for the Lusamine. So we should be fine. But I see where this was going though. All right, they have some spicy plays there with the Gallarmine. I see what you're trying to do. Imagine the Slowbro attacks 3 times and they win. There's the bro. You think I'm getting reset stamped? Bodybuilding dumbbells? Oh! How big are you? 160 hit points. Guzma? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's cool. I still got one more turn, guys. I still got one more turn. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. All right. Buddy Catch. And I will get Lusamine. Okay. And I'm going to Lusamine for the Parallel and Guzma. Okay. And we're going to Parallel and remove The Malamar is fine. Okay? And passed. And then we can see how this is going to be. No! I played right into it. No. All right. Okay. I might not lose. Hold on. I didn't realize that there was going to be a delinquent there. All right, hold on. 160. I can do 160. Huh. This is bad though. All right, this is bad for sure. Okay, what do we got to do? What's happening here? All right, we could do this 1-to-1. All I need to do. Ball Guy does not seem like the card to save me here. But this guy does 160. So that's fine. So all I need to do is retreat the Marshadow. So I can buddy catch. And I have to get Marnie. And I just have to find one of my 3 energies off the Marnie. That's it. Easy enough, right? What do you guys think? Oh, thank God. Well played. GG's. Whoo-wee! Man, that was close. Dang, bruh. What the heck, man? The delinquent? GG's, Blitzel. I thought I was like, oh yeah, we checkmated this. That about does it for my Psychic type deck featuring Gallade. Make sure to check out GymLeaderChallenge.com for all the rules to Gym Leader Challenge format. We've got a great getting started guide there, as well as some frequently asked questions answered. You can also join the Tricky Gym Discord, where we've got a wonderful community and players always looking for a new opponent in Gym Leader Challenge format. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good one. See ya.